Hello and welcome to Beatenhoff Junction. This is the April layout update for 2019. A lot has happened over this month with some recent purchases of Oxford diecast models. There's just a few of them here that I got at the beginning of the month. Just on a bit of the scenic part of the layout. I'm just showing you what it's like. And then over the bank holiday, I bought this Land Rover Oxford diecast and this Jaguar Oxford diecast. I also had a trip to Hatton's where I traded in 3 locos and 3 of the teaked coaches I had. So out of the purchases, I had this DRS 68, the network rail drop side van. I just seeing from the photos here, I just put some track roughly down just to show off what it was like. In a minute there will be a video of it running. Obviously there with the EWS Class 66 from Worley and the Hornby EWS 66. So as you can see, she's quite a smooth runner. I also got this Class 37 in coaless rail freight livery. There's another video coming up of this running. So again, that was another nice smooth runner. So it was time to crack on with organising the cork that I'd bought. So obviously for the few pictures here, just measuring out the cork and where it's going to sit, and then just roughly laying down some track for the station layout part to see how it'll look and possibly where the track might go and how it might look. In a minute there'll be a video of me laying the cork, so I will let that roll now. So as you can see from that little bit of a montage, got it all laid, glued. It's now dry. This is 3 days or so after laying the cork. And then I also cracked on with painting the plasterboard, and to be fair, it's brightened the whole place up. So over the Easter bank holiday, while at the caravan with the other half, we decided to go on the Welsh Highland Railway. As the picture here shows, it goes from Portmarnock to Carnarvon. So I took quite a few photos, and at the end of these pictures there's a few videos I took. If anyone is in and around Portmarnock or Carnarvon, it's well worth the money. I think it was, for the two of us, I think it was £84, I think it was. It's 25 miles there and back, so for 50 miles, I mean 40, I think it was £41.50 each, and I think we paid a little bit extra to sit in a nicer carriage. You could have paid an extra, I think £2 or £3 more to sit in the viewing carriage, but that was on the earlier train. And the carriage then that was just in the previous photo, that was behind the loco, was the first class one, which I think was about £3. But as you can see from the photos I took, as you're going through the Snowdonian Park, the scenery is absolutely stunning. But yeah, it was a good day out, to be fair. Which, when we got to Carnarvon, is where I got the Class 37 from. Paid quite a bit for it. Could have technically saved that money and put it towards the layout or other things, but it was the only one there, and I've been after a 37 in cordless livery for quite some time, so I decided to go for it. So that gate we just passed there was a dead lamb. So after coming back from the caravan on Monday after the Easter break, decided to use the old boards from the old layout and start laying some form of fiddle yard. I've decided to go for 12 tracks. Obviously in this picture you can see I've laid the first 4. I used Jamie from Penny Hill Junction laying track video, I think it's 1, 2, 3, possibly 4, for reference. While doing this, I've put the spacing between each track to be 12mm across. So with the 12 tracks there'll be 4 for the up main line, 4 for the down main line, and 4 for the branch line. As you can see here, it's all laid. The bit towards the front, the first track that's straight in front, there is a bit of a wide gap there. I may put in another line just for track cleaner. I think I'm going to go for CMX, I think it's called, possibly. So this is just one of the boards. Obviously looking at the layout it's a bit of a mess. So this is what the fiddle yard will be sitting on. There's a batten there going across, and then there's another one here in the middle, and then obviously at the end there I will be making another one. So put the fiddle yard in place just to show what it would look like. As you can see there's a gap on the right hand side, which I think allows me a little bit more, which I could put another little bit of a board in there, and that would probably give me another space for 3 to 4 more tracks, but I think I'll just put the one in for now. Here you can see, just showing you that I can put my hand in without interfering with anything else and being able to lift any locos or rolling stock out. So if there's any derailments in the fiddle yard, then I can get to them and sort them out. Or if I want to change over a certain loco, obviously for the far tracks I might have to take them out the fiddle yard, but for the ones closer, then obviously I'll be able to reach in and thingy. But it's all level, so it's all good. So that's been the April update for this month. I hope watching it you've enjoyed what you've seen, and you can understand that this month there's been some real progress in the loft on the layout. I'd also like to thank you, Jason at Barnabas Junction, for creating this logo for me. I will be printing this off onto small signs, and it'll go around the TMD area I have planned, and on a few, the white transit van, this will be on the side of it, and a few other of my own vehicles with flashing lights and all the jazz and stuff. But yeah, I'm currently as laying the fiddle yard. The one board I have laid semi, the other board I'll be laying similar, and I think after that I'll need to get some more track, so I'll need to get probably another box full of flexi track, if not use some set track, which I have in places where I haven't got enough full length meter straights to go out, which is, as I said, when I was watching Jamie at Penny Hill Junction's videos on laying track, I kind of took his advice on board and I've gone with that really. But yeah, other than that, I need to get some more points for the station area, and also the foam risers for the incline and declines. I will be using set track on the curves, on the corners. Obviously the bit where the town scene is, that will have set track going through there, and then also coming away from there onto the new board, that there will be set track as well, and obviously the inclines and declines and in and around the fiddle yard will all be set track. So the only bits of FlexiTrack will be through the station and the other scenic areas. There is an idea I have on the other side of the layout where it's the country theme, I suppose, where I may be able to fit in a little heritage line, possibly. We'll see how that goes. Not 100% sure on that, really. It's just an idea I thought of the other night while up in the loft doing some of the bits and bobs, and thought, you know, I could squeeze it in, maybe, just to, you know, the 105 DMU I've got, to give that a bit of a run, really, back and forth. And then it's signals, obviously the joy of wiring the layout up itself. That's going to be a major task. That probably, the fiddly ad may get done this week, back end of this week. Fingers crossed slightly, only part of it, and then the rest of the layout will all come together. So thank you very much for watching, really. Head over to the Beatenhof Junction Facebook page, share, well, just give it a like, basically. I have been posting quite frequently on there throughout the month and previous, just to show what's been going on. As I said, you know, we're getting there. I think in November I said, or December, October of last year, that, you know, November this year we'll have trains running. Looking at it, I'm on track, no pun intended. But yeah, we'll get there. The one idea I have for the new side of the layout, because it's dropped down, is that the trains are above the scenery. Obviously in certain parts the scenery is going to have to be a bit higher than what it should be, so, you know, there'll be videos on that, and that's it, really, to be fair. You know, I've had a good month. Hopefully the next month now, I can crack on a bit more. As I said, I need to get the foam risers, need to get a few more bits and bobs. I've got just enough boards for the fiddly ads to make them, and obviously wire them up and in place, and that's it, really. So yeah, just, you know, thanks for. One thing I do apologise for was the 300 subscriber giveaway. I lost the questions, so if you bear with me, I might have that video up by the end of this week, so keep out for that. As I've said, the first, second and prize was the Pullman coaches, the 3 tankers, and the Hornby LNER old style teak coaches. So yeah, I'll see if I can do a little random video where you click go and, you know, it'll reel off a name, and I'll do it in any particular order. So keep an eye out for that one. So yeah, guys, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope I haven't waffled on too much. With this being the first voiceover video, it seemed easier doing a voiceover than trying to video it and talk at the same time. It just found it a lot easier, just crack on, record, and come back to it and talk through it, basically. But yeah, I think we're knocking on for over half an hour now on an update, so yeah, I think I will leave it at that. So thank you very much for liking and subscribing. Please feel free to comment, like, and go back, you know, to my previous videos, and remember to check out the Beatenhof Junction Facebook page. I'll put the link in the description below. So yeah, hopefully see you next month for the next update for next month, and the video for the 300 subscriber shout out. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you again. Bye.